Alright there VC, it's Steve Whitty here with another recent finds video. This video has taken a little bit longer to put together than normal. I haven't been feeling well. In fact, I was sent out, or left early from work, so I just felt a little bit, fluish and wet. I couldn't believe Friday, it was like 10 degrees, and then Saturday morning it had gone to like -2, and I think it just got into my chest a little bit. So, cheers. I'm feeling a lot better now, thank you. So I meant to have fallen behind with my videos. So this video I'm doing today is vinyl purchases I did not Saturday gone, just a week ago. So they're a bit ancient history, so to speak. These are record store finds and a mixture of 12 inches and LPs. You like what I'm going to show you. On the 12-inch single side, I bought a couple of Little Angels 12 inches, a Radical Your Lover. This was co-written with Dan Reed. In fact, John Downing, 6-inch pianist, says it's probably the best song that Dan Reed ever wrote. So I'm pleased to have that. And then this preceded it. This is the Big Bad EP, and this has got She's a Little Angel on it, which was a minor single for them. Little Angels, quite a bit. Another band in the UK that had quite big things going for them. And they did have a #1 album with Jam, but unfortunately it sort of imploded from there. I don't know, record company indifference or whatever. So shame that was, but they were a good band, Little Angels. Something from my youth. This tatty gold looking cover. It's in fact the members, and it's his offshore banking business 12-inch. It got the single Offshore Banking Business, which sort of links into Pennies in the Pound dub, and then you've got B-side Solitary Confinement. Members, pretty much new wave band, late 70s, produced by Steve Lillywhite. In fact, his brother Adrian was the drummer with the members. I've seen the lists for Record Store Day 2018 in the UK, and possibly the only thing that's of interest is that there's a Members' Greatest Hits album coming out on vinyl. So that might be the only thing that might tempt me to do anything for Record Store Day this year. Another 12-inch single. I was really pleased to find this. It cost me a couple of quid. This is Prince 1999. You've got the full-length version of the title track of the album and Little Red Corvette as well. So it was a double A-side 12-inch single. So pleased to pick that one up. Any Prince is better than no Prince at all in your collection. So moving on to the LPs. And these, I don't think anything cost me more than a couple of quid, to be quite honest with you. Excuse me. So first up is Surfing USA, the Beach Boys. This is their 1963 album. This is, I believe, a mono copy. Yes, it is mono copy. You've got here, there's the track Surfing USA. They've got their version of Miserlou, the Dick Dale song, which obviously came part in Pulp Fiction. This album features Davy Marks. I think here he is. And he was only on guitar at the time. He was only 14 years old, according to this. Obviously, he left not long afterwards to be replaced by Al Jardine. So, I haven't got much Beach Boys, so to find that, and it only cost me £1, but the vinyl is in absolutely great condition. Plays, there you go, the capital colour there. So really pleased to pick that one up. Next up, this is Ella and Louie. This is a Master's Voice Verve Series UK issue. A few months back, I picked up a box set of this on the French Verve box set, and this is like the original UK edition. It's absolutely yeah, again in really great condition, and considering how old the record is, on its master's voice. You've got here, what's the standout tracks on here? Can't We Be Friends? Is a Little Lovely Day? Moonlight in Vermont. Hang on, let me show you. You Can't Take That Away From Me. Under a Blanket of Blue. Tenderly, A Foggy Day. Stars Fell on Alabama. Cheek to Cheek, The Nearest of You, April in Paris. Really, I played it on a Sunday morning, and it's just such a relaxing record to listen to. Something else that the cover belies the quality of the vinyl. This is Jerry and the Pacemakers, How Do You Like It? I haven't got any Jerry and the Pacemakers album. Again, it's mono. You can tell it's been used as sort of like to test somebody's pen out. Again, in beautiful, the vinyl's in beautiful condition. What you got on the album? You've got the big track, obviously, is You Never Walk Alone, which every Liverpool football fan, Celtic football fan, and I think there's a couple of clubs around the world that adopt that song as their anthem when they go on the pitch. Also on here, they've got the version of Jambalaya, the Hank Williams song, Pretend, which Alvin Stardust was to have a hit single with in 1981. There's a version of that on there. Yeah, really not a bad album. You know, it's easy to forget that at the beginning of 1963, Jerry and the Pacemakers were initially more successful than the Beatles. Their first 3 singles went to #1. This I was really pleased to find, again, in the pound bins, and this is the Buddy Holly story. And the vinyl, I'm not quite, I was asked if this is licensed to Coral. It is a Coral. It's got on here Coral and the reference number. It's a mono copy. It's licensed, but it's licensed by the Coral Records in the US. So it's obviously not an original American recording, but it came out in, when was it? I'm trying to think when this came out. Just have a double check on this. Doesn't say. You know what? I need to just double check that. But saying it again, the vinyl's in absolutely, the cover, you know, isn't that tatty actually, but the vinyl's in absolutely great condition. It's just one of those great albums to get hold of. And then Steve Miller is a guy that I don't see too much love for, actually. Steve Miller band. This is Circle of Love. This came out in 1981. I haven't listened to it yet, but I've got a feeling this might have been his attempt at disco album or something like that. You've got Heart Like a Wheel, Get On Home, Baby Wanna Dance, Circle of Love. But side 2's Macho City. It's a whole side dedicated to that. I haven't listened to it, so I can't really comment. And then finally, Steve Miller, the best of 1968-1973. You've got, and this came out in 1990, and I think this tied in with the fact that the Joker had been reissued on the back of a jeans commercial and got to #1 for it, became #1 single for him. So you've got Joker, Living in the USA, My Dark Hour, Going to the Country, Shubad. Hang on, I'm going to have to turn it around. Shubad do Mama Mama, Going to Mexico, Come On in My Kitchen, Evil, Songs in Our Ancestors, Your Saving Grace, Quicksilver Girl, Season, Space Cowboy, Gangster Love, and No, and Cow Cow. This also obviously sort of highlights from 68 to 73, so this is more the early stuff. Both Steve Miller albums only cost me a couple of quid each, so I was really pleased to find them. So VC, that is, well, before I conclude, I'm just said I've got some books recently, and this is what I'm currently reading. This is Greg Lake, Lucky Man, the autobiography. I got this. We have a discount in the UK. We have a discount bookstore called The Works, where basically books, when they've come out and they're done the initial shelf life, tend to get passed down to this chain. Really good. I mean, I've look, really pleased to pick that. It's only cost me £3, so I'm working my way through that. Book was Greg Lake wrote it just before he died, and it was published last year. I think he obviously knew that the end was coming. That's why I think he put the pen to paper. So you see, that's it. If you've stumbled across my channel for the first time and you like what you see, thumbs up, thumbs down, or even better, click on the subscribe button. Currently 170 yet. Suddenly it's starting to pick up a little bit. So real big thank you to everyone who has subscribed to the channel. As I said, thumbs up, thumbs down. Feel free to leave a comment. I will get back to you. I think it's only fair and only polite. So until the next video, VC, take care of yourself. Take care of each other. Keep spinning the records, and more importantly, keep smiling.